My wife is a clinical doctor and she told me a strange experience. Some time ago, an 18-year-old girl was brought into the intensive care unit. They sent her there because they didn't know what to do with her. Apparently, strange things had started happening to her, that's what her relatives said. It all began when she was in bed with her boyfriend and she started screaming at something toward the door, telling it to go away. Her boyfriend asked what was wrong and she said a creepy black figure was standing in the doorway staring at her. He told her the doorway was empty, but she insisted there was someone or something there. Eventually she fell asleep or something and was unsettled for a while. After that, stranger things began to happen. She worked as a waitress and when coworkers asked her something they said she would just stare at them as if she didn't understand what they were saying. Things got worse. She began to act more and more strangely in a short time until one day at her mother's house she started screaming, laughing, and talking about demons and hell and things like that. Not knowing what to do, they took her to the hospital. The doctors didn't know what to do with her, so they put her in the ICU. There she would have more privacy and be less harmful to others. My wife had a colleague who was very religious and he said that when he heard that young woman speak he recognized that her ramblings were taken from Revelations or some sacred scripture. They had to tie her to the bed and she always tried to free herself. She even pretended to be normal to convince the nurses to loosen her restraints. Once they did, she began to ramble again. The final diagnosis was that it was a psychological episode. Because it was a public hospital, they couldn't bring a priest to see her, but all the nurses there told the family to do that. In the end, she was discharged. I don't know in what condition, but her family managed to take her to church. As far as I know, she recovered and is much better now.